I'm inside the house, Annie.
The call is coming from inside the house. I'm Minty.
And this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU.
So the hiatus kind of screwed everything up, but we're going to do the first season of Dandadan, even though this is like our 4th episode doing it.
That's right, so no manga spoilers and all anime spoilers.
Maybe a little bit of manga spoilers.
Did we talk about the first 3 episodes again?
Yeah, sure, it'll still a bop.
Alright, so episode 1, we start the love story, which I think IMO, still the best episode of all the season.
Yes. Well, okay, wait. They really did the Silky Acrobat pass so well.
Yes, I do agree.
And even the fight with Momo is very good.
I thought there was a lot more cinematic tricks they did in episode 1. Like when all the lights were flickering and you saw the alien in the background. And there was so much color play in the first episode. It gave me hope, false hope, that these people knew how to use color.
Well, I mean, there's that thing, right, where anime studios, they'll like budget episodes differently, which I don't know if I like it. I personally just prefer the budget to be equal through all episodes, but I understand why sometimes it can be different.
If you ever want to see an example of that, my number 1 example is Black Clover.
Yes, yeah. Or like Naruto.
Oh yeah. There's that scene in Black Clover, like it was really beautifully done where like, they all came to save Finro in the exam, like, and then like you go to the filler and they're like, oh my god.
The one scene Annie will not shut up about when it comes to Black Clover.
There was no other scene to talk about in Black Clover, that's why.
But anyway, so yeah, I mean, episode 1 is great. Episode 2, I really like because the whole black and white with the splash of red. Episode 3,
finally find out old Gilf. So it took me a while to realize what Gilf was. Seiko comes with her bat and you're like, wow, this is a cool character. I sure do hope everyone on Twitter doesn't just bitch about the fact she doesn't look like an old woman. Oh, no, Twitter's doing that? Okay. Well, surely we'll see this woman fight again. Oh.
Manga spoilers.
I mean, you're gonna have to wait a long time before you see Seiko do anything.
Does she do anything later in the manga?
Old woman Yuri.
Toxic old woman Yuri. Are we allowed to ship them?
I think we can.
Because it's not an age thing, and nobody's ever really cared about interspecies.
I don't think you can ship them like sexually, like more like fluffy. If I found like domestic them getting married, I think I'd be like, hell yeah. If I saw like hardcore, I'd be like, oh, in front of my salad?
I mean, what if she moves to a different toy?
Okay, and when I move on from that, I'm not grabbing that low-bearing fruit.
Whatever. Rude.
So, episode 4, that's when like after the movie, where like our protagonists Momo Ayase and Ken Takamura.
Is that how we're gonna introduce them? Because how many times would they actually say that name in this series?
I don't even think I said it right. It freaks me out so much his birth name is actually Ken. And yet I haven't really seen the Ken enough meme enough.
Oh my, I've never thought of that either.
I'm just like, it's right there. Like, she's Momo, she's everything. He's just Ken.
Kana.
Another added layer is the fact that the writer didn't even want Ken to be a main character, but he had a hard sell of shonen.
I don't know why. I thought you were gonna say that they didn't want the Ken enough song in the Barbie.
I mean, didn't they play that at the Oscars because everyone loved it?
See, what happened was there wasn't supposed to be a song for Ken, but the person who wrote it, like it was small, but Ryan Gosling loved it, so he took it and like made a whole thing about it, and it became like everyone's favorite thing about the Barbie movie.
I will, on my grave, say that song's not good. We should have hyped up Dance the Night Away, the song that played when Barbie said, anyone ever think about dying? That should be playing throughout the whole fucking halls of the Taj Mahal.
That song is okay.
Do you like Dance the Night Away or Choose Your Fighter better?
I like Choose Your Fighter.
When did they play Choose Your Fighter?
I have no idea.
Exactly. I don't know, but we know when my song plays.
I think the most famous one is the Billie Eilish one, really, isn't it?
Fuck the Billie. We're going to move on from this. I hate Billie Eilish.
Wow.
I can't name you a single song I like of Billie Eilish.
And yet a Billie Eilish song for the Dandadan would be great.
It actually would. It wouldn't match. I hate Bad Guy.
See, that's the exact song I was thinking of.
What we hate.
No. Because I would say that the Dandadan opening at first I did not like, and I think I said that in the previous episode, but it's definitely grown on me.
You know what's funny to me is that we really don't know what gets an anime popular. Because Elusive Samurai, I would say, had a much better animated first 3 episodes than the Dandadan.
Yeah.
Yet no one talks about Elusive Samurai. Like, Elusive Samurai opening slap. I see people do commissions to be like, I'll draw your character as one of the Dandadan opening screenshots.
Wow.
And I'm like, it's that popular. When people just making faces and like weird colors. Wow.
It's nice though.
The second opening has a lot to live up to, but
A lot of series are kind of like that though. I think Demon Slayer has done a pretty good job of it, having good openings one after the other.
yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was thinking about that terrible Rengoku opening that no one talks about.
I don't remember. I only know the firework one.
Yeah, that's the third one, baby.
Da, 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 da. Keeps getting my YouTube playlist.
Because real fast tangent. Look, we love the Dandadan. It's 12 episodes. We're gonna go on little tangents. Bleach had a really good second opening.
What's Bleach's second opening?
Okay, remember the scene where they're fighting the Soul Society arc and then Yoichi takes Soifan's fan and she's like, you bitch!
Yes.
And that cat's going, meow!
Yes.
That's the second opening.
I know the scene. I don't know. I can't think of the song.
It's like by Overworld. It's like called Technoblade or something like that.
I don't know. Naruto has good opening.
Oh god, if I wasn't tone deaf, I would beat your ass.
Whatever. Anyways, technically we could do a music-based video because we're not like or what's it
We're
called?
so off.
Monetized.
But we're so off, we could never get copyrighted.
No, we just use the real music because we're not monetized.
Gotcha. Oh my god, if I could test you at 5 seconds. Anyway, speaking of music, in episode 4, they did the whole the whole waist track music when they were running away from Turbo Granny.
I forgot the 4th episode is like a fever dream because it's like I don't know if I like it or not. Animation was very good.
Yes.
The whole sound production threw me off.
The episode, I don't even know what to say about it. It wasn't memorable to me. It's not the best part of the Dandadan, how they outrun Turbo Granny by going on a train.
Right. Like even in the manga, it was like okay. I think because there's so many questions on like, so nobody can see this? What the fuck do they see?
In the next episode, we find out a very horrifying fact that Okuran, aka Ken, lost his balls.
Always let the crazy old lady look at your balls. She would have noticed something's missing. Because if you can't, and that's your own set.
She would have looked past your pencil of a shaft and see, hey, you got no balls. I think it's a possess. I'm gonna hit you the back of your head. I'm gonna put this ghost in this cat. This cat will be my lover.
Like what?
If someone told you their favorite character was Seiko based off just the anime, what would you say?
I'd say it's pretty fair. I mean, her trapping Turbo Granny in the circle is an incredibly great scene. And then, like you see a lot of sentiment about how like she wants Momo to be safe, but also throws her into the cursed house.
Well, because we went to dinner with our cousin, God bless her, and Minty had the gall to say, my favorite character is Aira.
God damn it.
And based just off the anime, she's only an anime watcher, she was like, huh? To be fair, she also couldn't guess that my favorite character was Okuran.
Yeah, but Aira is hella annoying. I really didn't like Aira at first later. It's only later when she becomes competent when, okay, yeah. Because I like the bitchy, competent girls who are always mad about something.
So Aira, she has this weird god complex, like, I found this golden ball that makes me the chosen one, chosen by Josiah.
I mean, she's got a weird hero complex, right? Because, like, she's popular and she, like, teases the nobody kids to make herself feel better and she spreads rumors, but,
I think it's just a hint that she's trying to be perfect because her dad told her, oh, let's show mom in heaven you can be okay by yourself.
Oh, geez, Annie, come on.
What?
Don't tell me that.
But, like, I don't know, like, maybe media literacy is a problem because I didn't really get that. I just had to that's my theory. So, yeah, it's very irritating seeing Aira go up against Momo. But at least in the anime, I know who's who. In the manga, it is impossible. They have the same haircut, same face.
Always thought it was crazy that you would introduce a second girl and make her look exactly like the protagonist. Like, Jiji looks very different from Okuran.
I also think it's very funny, but I only realized when watching the anime, oh, Momo's not wearing the same uniform as everyone else because she's a Garu. Garu. And then, like we said before, they go into the Acrobat Silky being like, that's my daughter. And it's like, the fight was super cool, and I didn't mind the pink at this point. Everything being pink wash. Kind of like Danganronpa, am I right? Body has been discovered.
The brain rot is real.
You shut up. You was watching Tribe 9 and you wanted me not to say it looked like Danganronpa when you knew it was made by Team Danganronpa.
Well, I thought you knew, so I wanted you to admit it.
It's a trap. Okay, here's my thing. Acrobat Silky, for To a Kinder World, beautiful soundtrack, very beautiful scenes. I understand we had to cut some corners because it was very beautifully well animated. But if I had to see that little girl dance that stupid dance one more time, I would actually lose it.
I personally think they should have made the last scene of the flashback much more clear. Because I didn't realize until we were talking to our cousin that it was not clear that she was doing ballet and pirouetting off the building building.
Okay, here's the thing. So it was censored for obvious reasons because, primetime
Ridiculous.
TV. So they kind of censored the fact that the mom was a sex worker. In the manga, it's full on sleeping with a man. JK's, man leaving, put money on the table, and she's like getting dressed. When the anime, you only see the money on the table. Then you go on Twitter and a bunch of brain dead people's like, oh, don't you understand? Her child got taken away by CPS or what Child Protective Service, and like that's why the government doesn't treat the sex workers right. And it's like, no, dumbass, no. The CPS does not kick you in the face when they take your child away.
We don't know how Japan works.
And it was very unclear because in Turbo, funniest thing ever, the fact that like Acrobat Silky, I'm gonna give up my life for Aira. Aira, Momo, you will see my entire past. Okuran, Turbo Granny, you will stand there. And we know for a fact they don't know because Okuran was about to get Acrobat Silky's ass when Momo started crying. Now, I would come on, Okuran, piss off.
Excuse you.
And then a lot of people didn't understand, were like, oh, we want to save Acrobat Silky because she gave up her life, she's just gonna disappear from everyone's memories. And then so that's why Aira hugged her and said, oh, I love you, Mom. Now you can go up to heaven and not disappear. And we'll all remember you. And I'm like, that's so beautiful, but really should have been, I don't know, teach this in schools.
What?
Teach this, teach media literacy in school.
Oh, that's what you mean. I was like...
When I first read the manga, I didn't understand that's why she did that. I thought we were just all being chill and like hugging this ghost lady that we thought was very sad.
It's because we all follow Demon Slayer rules. Every demon goes to hell.
Every
Period.
demon goes to hell. And only if you're good. If you're a good demon, then you get to go to hell with your hot fiance.
Akaza?
Yeah, because I think spoiler. I think his fiance went to hell with him.
You're allowed to wait for somebody?
Yeah, sure.
You know what? I think Sanemi's parents were like in that limbo, right? That's why the dad pushed them away.
No, they're both in hell.
Oh.
The dad was abusive and the mom did kill all her kids.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be fair, I would go up to God and be like, that's not my fault. I got the demon in me.
I think somebody does talk. FMA has something similar to that.
At least in Demon Slayer, you can go to heaven once you redeem yourself in hell.
Just like Jesus coming down to hell, bringing all the souls back to heaven. What does he do between Good Friday and Easter Sunday? That's all Good Saturday's job, is going to hell and bringing them back up.
Anyways, that's something not a lot of people are gonna get. Then we move back to the Nessie arc. I don't know what the actual arc is called. Do you like the Nessie arc?
Not at all, but the way they did it was so terrible. I mean, it's not like PowerPoint slideshow awful like Record of Ragnarok or Blue Lock Season 2. But I mean, making it piss green or piss yellow was a bad choice. And honestly, getting a bunch of 15-year-olds naked in their underwear, 2 girls and a guy, also a bad choice.
Well, that's not the animation team's fault.
No, but still, it's there.
I didn't like Aira introducing her Acrobat Silky powers. I thought the frame was very lackluster.
Yeah, for like a scene that's supposed to blow your mind.
Because in the manga, it was a full page, reveal. But in the anime, they kind of cut off, the top of her. So it's like, well, you don't really get to see the grand beauty of it. And you don't get to actually see it transform like you see Okuran transform.
Yeah.
Okuran's fucking transforming over the littlest ass things in the beginning. And like the most beautiful fucking animation, like the whole like getting taller, then hunching back down, and like the mask forming.
Right.
Fucking Aira, we don't get to see any of that shit. We could have literally had a Sailor Moon transformation.
Does her personality change when she turns?
A little. She gets more formal.
Oh, is that what? See, in Japan, it's easy to tell. In America, it's not so easy.
Not so easy. It's always hard to tell polite. Like, I know. But, Juvia, she's supposed to talk very polite, but in the English.
Does she?
She's supposed to, yes.
Holy shit.
In the English, you cannot translate that,
Right.
You either talk like an asshole or you don't. So it's always like, that was supposed to be the charm of Juvia. She's supposed to be very polite, but she's like, oh, fuck you if you get near my man, But in the English, she just sounds like a bitch. But we, Crabman, Surfbowl.
No, I mean...
That's not his name. I forgot the crab.
I don't remember either. I mean, he's a cool character, and he gets better as the series goes on. Not much better.
Out.
In and out, right? Because I think the Dandadan kind of follows Hunter x Hunter rules, where like, if he needs the characters, he'll use them, but if he doesn't, then they're just not in the series.
It's not necessarily bad.
No, like just like Hunter x Hunter, it's not a bad thing, as long as you have Momo and Okuran.
Yes. But overall, I didn't care for this. Like, I understand the whole jealousy thing be going on between Okuran and Momo. I get that was cute and all. It's kind of like a Little Samurai. It's kind of like, oh, you were doing so well, then you tape it off in the middle. But unlike Lucy Samurai, the Dandadan didn't just get shit in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know.
No offense to Lucy Samurai, you only have so much money.
Because both of Lucy Samurai and the Dandadan are like 12 episodes, but they ended kind of in a weird place. Because like the Dandadan, then now you get to meet Jiji and how he's like Okuran's rival, but also his very close friend, an only guy friend. And they end in the middle of the Cursed House arc, and it's like, it's just a weird place to end. And then what? When is the next season gonna come in a year later? It's almost like I would rather you wait another year and put all like 24 out.
My thing is, we only have 2 episodes with Jiji.
Yeah.
And you left it on a cliffhanger of, oh my god, the boys, they broke a hole in the house. What the fuck is in it? And spoilers. It's not that great. It's just a room with a lot of wards, so it's not that visually stunning.
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
And then like Momo, oh my god, she's getting attacked by all these creepy men. What's gonna happen? Spoiler. She gets saved by Turbo Granny.
The best character.
The best character. If we told our cousin our favorite character was Turbo Granny, our cousin would have said, hell yeah. In the popularity part, I believe she won 3rd place.
Yeah, she's pretty. Turbo Granny's very funny. And especially when you put it with Seiko, they're just like a chaos duo.
At first I thought, oh man, how come Turbo Granny doesn't have a cute voice when she's a cat? Now I love the fact that she sounds like an old woman. Funny as hell.
They got really good voice actors for Turbo Granny and Seiko in English, right?
Yeah, they got the cast main people of Fully Cooley.
Fully Cooley?
Yeah, they got the pink hair girl and the boy.
Oh shit. I gotta watch Fully Cooley. It's only 8 fucking episodes.
It's only 4. You don't have to watch the new one.
I gotta watch the new one. What's the point of watching the old one if I'm not gonna watch
the new one because that's the one that Adult Swim bought. So technically it's American writing.
Yeah, well. Fully Cooley, you cannot believe we told you how often we saw Fully Cooley, never knowing it was only 4 fucking episodes. Why did Adult Swim play it so often if it was just 4 episodes?
I mean, clearly it was popular. They bought like 8 more episodes of that shit.
Like 20 years later.
Yeah, well. The Dandadan, I like the Dandadan a lot. I just think there's a lot of peaks and valleys.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Momo and Okuran, very cute couple. I don't think I've ever seen like an Ayase and Aira ship or like Jiji and Okuran.
You know what? I have not either, which is crazy because I feel like it just matches. It just makes sense.
It just seems like people turn everything gay.
Yeah.
We turned the 2 grannies gay.
Well, they're clearly gay.
I did see Umbrella Boy and Okuran as a ship though.
That's ridiculous. They never talk.
They never talked. They keep trying to ship that Umbrella Boy with someone with Rin, with Voma.
I think him and Momo would be really cute. Because when they were hanging out, see, I told you we were going to get into manga spoiler territory. It's always like that with us. We're always going to talk about the manga because there's manga scenes that we really love. But no, when they were exploring that world, I thought it was very cute and it was kind of domestic-y because they had to figure it out together, Jumanji style.
I want to say something controversial.
Oh, what?
I don't like any Momo and Jiji scenes. They seem forced to me.
But they would be the childhood friend trope for you.
Fuck off.
And they like get along really well. What forcedness?
It feels forced to me, okay?
Oh, because you got that Momo, Okuran. What is their name?
Huh.
Okamomo?
Momo-ken?
Momo Takamura?
Momo 1. Momo 1. So, season 2. God, what would they even have in season 2? Because you have to finish the Cursed House arc, and then I think you finally see more aliens?
Do we get into Velmo?
I think so. I think we get into the Godzilla girl.
Right? She's next, right?
Yeah.
Because her and Science Boy are kind of together.
Yeah.
What is his fucking name?
Kinta.
Kinta!
Because the thing is, there's no way that arc is so long. You know what it's gonna be? It's going to finish the Cursed House arc with Jiji, and then we have to do Evil Eye.
But that's not that long. Is Rin's story before that?
No. Rin is later.
Okay, Rin is after. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just get into the. You know what? I bet season 2 is gonna end right when the groups get attacked by the aliens.
Oh, that's another weird ending. This isn't like you don't have to end with a cliffhanger.
Overall, I'm excited for season 2.
Yeah, season 1 was very good. I'm excited to see more really good animated scenes because they don't really go over Evil Eye's backstory that much. It's just kind of like scenes, but it's never a full story like Acrobat Silky was.
Maybe they'll make me feel something for Evil Eye, because I could not give a shit as of right now.
God damn, man, come on.
The Dandadan all or nothing for me. I love Acrobat Silky. I swear up and down one of the saddest stories in all the mangas, crying like a bitch during that episode.
You were. That's right. You were crazy crying. And you normally don't cry. And I looked at you and you said, don't look at me. And I was like, well, it's kind of hard because I've never seen you cry this much.
Yeah, Evil Eye didn't give a shit about. Controversial did not give a fucking shit about Rins.
It's okay, but it's cute and it's more relatable, more realistic.
Momo was sad for obvious reasons, and so was Umbrella Boy.
No, Umbrella Boy, you're gonna sob like a baby when you see Umbrella Boy. Like, if anyone cried during Acrobat Silky, you're gonna cry during Umbrella Boy. It's just gonna be waterworks and tissues all over.
I understand why they do it in seasons. I feel like I'm gonna be an old man by the time I get to Umbrella Boy, but
No, for sure. But honestly, the seasons is a better method.
it is. I feel like the Dandadan, considering how popular it is, it might be beneficial for them to just make the alien invasion like a movie.
I was thinking that too.
But there's so much action in that, you know?
You know, I also feel like there has not been a series yet as popular as Demon Slayers.
There has not, no.
Because I'm not seeing as much merch as I've seen for Demon Slayers.
Oh, JJK, I think blows Demon Slayer out of the water.
That's true. I just don't look at the JJK stuff.
Because My Academia definitely fell off.
Yes. What is Mike Dan's best arcs? The school festival, saving,
The hospital arc.
Hospital arc. Yeah, I feel like the popularity fell after the hospital arc. The Vigilante actually I think was pretty popular.
Yeah, you know.
Not the spin-off.
I got confused there.
Yeah. Which actually, I am hella excited to see My Academia Vigilantes. We've already done an episode on it. I really like that series. It's much more simpler, except that final arc. That final arc was a little hard to read.
Final arc, I'll swear on my fucking grave, was a waste of my ruined the series.
Until season 2 of the Dandadan. Bye.
And then we do that little cat ending. We go headbanging. Dun, 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 dun.